Out here working like usual.
Audio hydration. I'm back. It's been a while since I did a podcast episode. It was just the audio. Like I said, it ain't about the visuals, it's about the audio. It's about the visuals, it's about the audio. I want to talk about actually, let's start here. My main two things I wanted to talk about today was Snoop quitting weed and Andre 3 Stacks. All I want to say about Andre 3 Stacks, because I just did a reaction to that, and I want you guys to go check that out. I do have a reaction channel on YouTube, Audio Hydration. I will be posting that, and in that reaction, I basically explain a lot of what that music can do and how it can really help the world, and benefits of jobs and stuff like that, and more things. I feel like a lot of people are hating on Andre 3000's album just because they want him to rap, and instead of appreciating and trying to figure out the musicianship and where he was trying to go, what he was trying to get us to see with the album and feel with the album. That's how you could tell if people really took music appreciation and they know what music appreciation is. Enough of that though. Like I said, that will be posting that soon. You will hear more about that in detail in the Audio Hydration on YouTube reaction channel / podcast channel. So, Snoop Dogg quits weed just after a lot, and he said it's for his own health and stuff like that, but it's still crazy and hard to believe. He did it right, and he says for his health, but if that's the case, he should have been did it, but everybody got their time. But it's still wild. He did it right after a lot of places in weed got legal. And I been telling people, like, what's in that weed? What are they doing? How are they really distributing this stuff? So let's break it down. The Delta 8. A lot of people don't smoke it, but I feel like Delta 8 is just a stronger CBD. I feel like the pens we get from the stores have THC in them to a degree, but not like the actual weed. You know? Me, I was just smoking with my homie, right? And he said, I feel like they doing something to weed. I heard about that. They do something to weed. Maybe it's more of the chemicals they using to grow to keep the bugs off or whatever. And I see why Wiz Khalifa only smokes his bud, and very particular about how his bud is grown. It's going to get to the point where we're going to have to grow our own bud. Because when I used to smoke bud back in like 16, 17, and I would say 18. I used to feel amazing. Love music, want to do all this other stuff. You know, chill out. And I vibe with somebody like a chicken and it go crazy. But now, since 2019 to 2023, I've noticed something in the weed. Sometimes I be getting, like, I don't know what's sitting on some chemicals or whatever, what they be doing in the weed, but sometimes I be getting horny as fuck, bro. Even in the edibles. Listen, me and my ex, we had some very good weed when we was messing around. And my ex before that. Or any girl, when I was, because with those girls I was kind of off and on sometimes. We went through, you know how relationships be. You go through certain things, break up, and after I broke up, any girls that I had, smoked with and, smashed. Listen, but I'm particularly going back to my last ex. The sex was so fucking fire, bro. But the weed made us so horny that we had like, it was almost like taking ecstasy without the heart race. You know what I'm saying? And then some weed, me and my homie, I'm gonna go back to me and my homie, I was smoking my homie, some bud, it be making you more jittery and more too anxious and stuff. I don't really like that, bro. I like to feel calm. This is why I've been smoking a lot more indicas than sativas. And then the ones at the store and the smoke stores, they work. If you get a Delta 9, Delta 10, it's like a more milder version of the THC. But I don't know, man, because sometimes I wonder what they be doing to that, because sometimes that stuff be having me zooted. What are you guys doing to the weed? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing to it? Because if you're affecting the bud of the plant, you're affecting the CBD. I need to know what's going on. Because people, like, we need to get to the bottom of this. And that's why I knew it was going to be a problem. I keep telling people, like, oh, it's legalized, man. I ain't going to be, it's because it was legal, it ain't going to make it all dandy. I kind of miss when it was illegal. I wish I smoked bud back then, because they don't make hydro like how they used to. I heard, like, people in the 70s, 80s, they hydro back in the day. Cash and hydro, eyes low, and you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Capone Noriega, you know. I don't know, man. And I knew this was gonna be a problem because I used to drink a lot of liquor, right? And liquor is pushed a lot by, you know, the government and, you know, stuff out there. And liquor not good. You drink too much alcohol, you become an alcoholic. Liquor make you possessed. Look at a person next time when they drunk, sober and high, especially high. Like, it's just, you gonna look at them like they possessed, they taking over by something. It's just a bad side of you. It's negative. It's just always negative energy. It's nasty. You walking around, your breath smell like alcohol. People walk around smelling like alcohol and cigarettes and sex and all type of stuff. Like, I'd rather smell like plant and still, because when you smoke the weed and smell like weed, you be fried, but you still be like in your mind, like, you know what, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the problem with smoking it too much make you lazy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have moderation into it. Make you too calm. You don't always want to be. You want to be in the right mind state and sober to make your decisions. And that's still like a feeling like, oh yeah, I'm too laid back. As soon as I knew the government was going to get more control of it, they was going to handle it how they wanted to handle it, how they was going to distribute it how they want to distribute it. Because usually what they're going to do is, it's legal, but I feel like it's going to get to the point where, like, oh, it's bad for you again. You need to quit. I don't know what's going to happen, man. All I need to know is something got to change, bro. We might have to start growing our own buds, because... But if everybody in the world started, not everybody in the world, but like, let's say a good amount of people in the world and like in unit, like just everywhere, just started trying to, like, yeah, I'm just growing my own bud, it's gonna put businesses out of business, and that's not gonna be good, and that's gonna cause a problem. So then the weed could be back illegal. I don't know, man. But we need to figure something out, because I don't feel like the stuff they doing, like, it's making me feel, I don't know if that's y'all or not, but just let me know if y'all hear this, like, yo, how does bud really make you feel now? Like, do you get horny? I heard when you get horny, that's a female based plant, that's why. Does it make you more, do you have more anxiety? Does it make you feel, has the bud been making you feel a way of lately, to the point where, like, I like it, but I don't know. That's why people be really picky about their bud now, you know. Hey, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame you at all. Because we really got to get to the bottom of that, man. I just wanted to bring that little segment, man, about this Snoop Dogg stuff. I just felt like it's crazy, because, like, I really miss how bud used to be, and I feel like it's about to go in a whole nother direction. Audio hydration, I'm out. Just came wanted to bring this to y'all.